What's up YouTube, Stonebraker does stuff here, and today, another gorgeous day. It is Sunday, and this legit is March 3rd, 2024. So, got both bikes out. Gonna go out for a quick ride today. Don't know which one I want to ride. So we've got the Engwe and the mock wheel. And then I've even got the X7 in the back of my recently cleaned Jeep. So here's what we're gonna do. Next car that goes by, if it's a car, we're gonna take the mock wheel. If it's a truck or an SUV, we're gonna take the Engwe. We're gonna give it a few moments here. And there you have it. It's an SUV, so I believe I said the Engwe. So let's go ahead and hop on this bad boy. Should have a fully charged battery. There we go. Sometimes I always forget which button does what to turn everything on. Let's get my phone on and my Strava. All right. So we left it up to fate. Fate says we're taking Engwe today. Yep, we got the full battery. Let's finish this, blah, blah, blah. And let's go. All right, gotta remember this has the throttle. All right. All right, so fix the mirrors. And it is another just flat out perfect day. I mean, this is the perfect weather. I would enjoy this weather in June, let alone the first week of March. We're in the the low 70s, I should say. I think the high today is supposed to be like 71 or 72. So it's almost comparable to this time last week. I think last Monday we had the record highs. So what are we doing today? Well, again, if you watch my video I posted before this one, I did mention that there's a lot of things I wanted to do this weekend, and I kind of put some of them off. I did get my vehicle cleaned. I did a portion of it last night, and then I finished it today, and I went and washed it and cleaned the inside and scrubbed the seat. So vehicle's done. I still need to clean inside of the house, but I did find time today to go look at some sheds, and I'm torn. There's places near me, like I said, there's 3 or 4 different places I can go to, and I don't know for sure what to do. Hello. So the places I looked at, the sheds are all relatively priced within probably $200 or $300 of each other. So no matter where I go, I think it's like the same shed builders. They're just different people that offer them because they're all basically the same. But now when I look at the price of the sheds, I happen to see that the places I went to also sell chicken coops. Now you might be asking yourself, a chicken coop? Well, these chicken coops, at least the ones I looked at, are 6x8. Man, this brakes on this Engwe are so much better than the mock wheel. I still haven't fixed the mock wheel, but the chicken coops, like honestly, they might be a cheaper route for me. And of course they have like little doors and stuff for a chicken to go in, and a lot of them have like the little feed bins built on the outside of the building. But if you just open the building, it's like small, and it would fit in my e-bikes. So I got to figure out, they're really not that much cheaper than buying just a standard shed, like a 8x10 or an 8x8, like $500, $600 cheaper. But I still want to find a used one, which probably is not going to happen. My goal is to find someone locally that is you know, hey, we have a shed we don't need anymore. You know, we'll sell it to you for cheap, cheap, cheap. Because everything I do is cheap, cheap, cheap. I don't know though, but it was nice to actually get out and look at the sheds and see the different types they offer and the size of them and stuff. And it, you know, it does kind of help me think a little bit about what I might want to do. I don't know. We'll see. I'm in really no hurry. Like, I probably could wait till the end of fall to buy one, but I kind of like, once I start thinking about something, I kind of go with it, you know. Like, I've been thinking about a shed, so I'm like, okay, well, let's try to get one, but I'm also not going to be an idiot and spend thousands and thousands of dollars just to keep a couple bikes in. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, YouTube? All right, I know you do. So what are we doing today? I don't know. I didn't even think I was gonna have time to get a ride in today. I have been, just like last week, on the go since about 9 o'clock this morning. I just got home. I've got some time here to get a ride in, but I've got a buddy coming over later. We're probably gonna go for a ride. He was in my last video, but we're probably gonna take both bikes out. I won't record that, but we're both big wrestling fans, and there's a wrestling pay-per-view tonight, so 7 o'clock is when he's gonna come over for watch wrestling. He might come over a little earlier if he wants to ride the bike, but I'll have to do this video. I'll have to edit it just a little bit. There's not going to be hardly any editing on this, I'll be honest with you. I know I say no captions, but I probably won't have any on this just because I don't have the time. And we'll try to keep this, you know, 15 to 17 minutes. And we're risking it today. So what we're going to do is, I wanted first off to get a good shot of the Wabash River. The weather is amazing. We're gonna go out on the bridge here. It takes us a little out of town. You're gonna have a lot of wind. I'll have to keep an eye on the cars behind me because, you know, people go 50, 55 right here, and I'm going 20, so. But there's a nice little area here where I could ride. But I wanna go ahead right now and I wanna check out the Wabash. So we're gonna wait for this truck to pass. And let's go ahead and cross over here. See what the Wabash is doing. Yeah, there's a little bit of wind, but it's absolutely perfect outside. And I believe the wind actually just kind of started. But yeah. Holy shit. Dude, I think you guys had a horrible view the whole time I was talking. But here's the Wabash River. Got a little flow going on now, still pretty shallow, but yeah, nice little relaxing area here just to get out here, get a little GoPro footage. So if you can look right here where my hand is, from my understanding, the trail that I always ride, it's supposed to kick up from back there, and they're supposed to make a trail all the way here, and it'll go over, and then it should go on that side. Just depends on, you know, they get the money, they get the finances, and time to clear everything out. But yeah, that'll be pretty neat. It'll be a nice ride right along the Wabash River here. And these people probably think I'm crazy. I'm gonna go the other side. Take a quick little look here. Wait for these cars to go by first off. Show the other side here of the Wabash. But yeah, a lot of people out today, not surprising with it being such great weather. I hope you guys, I hope I had the camera placed correctly at the beginning of the video. I have a feeling that I did not. So that'll be a big goof up on my part. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Wabash over in this area here. See it here. Wabash heading north. Yeah, I don't think I had this positioned properly, so this video is probably going to be edited. I don't know. Yeah, the trail's supposed to go out that way, keep going, and eventually turn around and end up back at the starting point of the park. So yeah, that'll be pretty neat. Now that we've lived dangerously, let's go ahead and head back into town here. Hopefully, whatever they decide to do with the trail, they you know, get on it, because it's going to take them a little bit to clear all the land and get all the work started. But yeah, that'll definitely be the new go-to spot when they get that finished. Riding along the river, you'll see people out there fishing, people on boats, just a lot of a pretty cool environment in the summertime. So the wind has picked up. I swear there was no wind until I decided that I want to ride. But there's definitely some wind now. So we're just gonna head down here. We're gonna get on the trail. We're gonna make the loop back, and we're gonna end the video. So still quite a ways to go in the video. So we're gonna try to make it, like I said, like 15 minutes or so. This will probably be, I think I mentioned it earlier, but this will probably be one of the least edited videos I do. Just based on the fact that, due to time, I didn't even know where the hell to ride to today. I could have just rode the trail, I could have just taken some back roads. I swear one of these videos coming up though, within the next couple months, I'll have some cool places to go. There was a covered bridge today. When I went and looked at those sheds, I took the back way, because I always like taking the back way. I like taking the country roads, seeing all the country houses and the people with their animals and all that stuff, and it just makes it, I don't know, I just like rolling down the windows, and you know, you got a clean car now and you roll down the windows, and taking the back way is just the best way. But there's a covered bridge, and I believe they're raising money to restore it or save it or something, so that'll probably be in one of the videos, you know, in the next few months. It'll probably be one of the weekend videos. Yeah, just kind of checking out covered bridges. Quite a few covered bridges in this area. Sure, there's also going to be quite a few people on the trail today. Hopefully I don't run into that vulture with that 70-foot wingspan I saw last time. I think it may have been a demon, actually. Or what's that one guy called? The Mothman? It may have been the Mothman. You guys watch that movie, The Mothman? Yeah, I think it was him. Let me go ahead and get over here. And I took the bell off of the Engwe, so I don't got a bell on this. Do I got a horn? Hello. So with the Engwe, and I was telling my buddy about this last night, he rode the, I think he rode the X5. When I first got the X5, he rode it, and he just kind of rode it up and down my road right there, and he didn't really like it. He kind of said it was too powerful and stuff like that, because I don't think he had ridden an e-bike before. So I told him with these today, if we're gonna ride these, I'm like, the yellow bike has probably a little bit more help with it, just because I think I've gone into settings and I've adjusted it a little bit. I can't even remember. I think I did that when I first got it. But like I was explaining to him that, I'll move this up a little bit so you guys can see it. There you go. So I was explaining to him on this one, pedal assist 1 is like pedal assist too on the mock wheel. So I was kind of explaining to him how that works and that whole process and the gearing and everything. So I don't know. We get a ride today. I may have to put him in the helmet just in case. I already had one friend go down she tried to ride an e-bike. She hadn't ridden before and wasn't used to like the pedaling and knowing when to let off the pedal and you know, all that typical stuff that you learn as you ride it more than once. So I don't know if I like these beers anymore. They're just so, I don't know, they're small. I don't know, I guess they're not too bad. I'm just so used to having the big mirrors and having that whole viewing area that when I look at this, it's like, hey, that's pretty small. So what's going on for the rest of the day? So when I get home, I'm gonna put the SD card, I'm gonna edit this video. And when I mean edit, probably just add the first music I can find, put a caption for the date, put the end and all that. I'm not gonna put anything else. And then I'm gonna clean. I know I talked about that, so we're gonna get the cleaning done. It's hard for me to do that today because it's so nice. I just want to be outside. I did go today and on my way back to look at sheds, I did stop at the Walmart, and my niece, who is 10, decides she wants to play softball this year. And I went and I noticed that my brother today had bought her some softball equipment, which was awesome. So I went and stopped at Walmart and I got her one of those big buckets of softballs so she can practice. I think she's gonna be in for a rude awakening though, because there's a lot of travel softball and she's 10, and a lot of the girls here that she'll play with have been playing since they're like 4 or 5, and they take it serious, and I don't know if she even knows how to throw a softball. So she might be in for a rude awakening. Hello. But who knows, she might be a natural. She might just need the opportunity. She did try to play when she was younger, like 5 years old, and I think that lasted 2 practices. But now that she's older, maybe she understands the game a little bit more and all that. Maybe she'll like it. She seems pretty excited about it. Almost excited as I am to be out here today on this great 72-degree day. And see, now the wind's died down. This is how it's been all day. All right, let's go take a left here if we can. Yeah, we can. Let's take a right here. I mean, I really hope the first 5 or 6 minutes of this video, I hope the camera was in place. Because I really don't want to have to try to edit this to make it into a watchable video. One of the things though I'm gonna say is, I've already mentioned, you know, me and my buddy are big wrestling fans. I'm also a gamer, you can probably tell by some of my other videos. But there is a wrestling game that comes out, I think Monday night, like at midnight. And I've been pumped for that too, so that might take up a little bit of time this week. But if I look outside and I see sun and I see that it's 60 degrees out, you know, you can bet your granny's washer and dryer that I'm gonna be riding. Stonebraker does stuff here. Thank you guys for spending your time helping me waste my time. See you in the next one. Maybe.